up, guys? Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are all having a good day so far and a good weekend. I wanted to share something with you about the past year of being back in California. A year ago, I moved back to Mirada, California with my dad. I'd been going through one of the most frustrating, financially challenging, and emotionally painful years of my life. I had moved to Las Vegas on a loan from my dad, taking on the financial risk for 3 roommates I barely knew. Why take on such a risk? I was desperately trying to get away from the reminder of my own failures, a failed job, failed businesses, and a failed relationship. So I thought running away would solve my problems. I was very wrong. Failure followed me like a dark cloud. For instance, my roommates failed to get jobs, failed to pay their shares of rent and utilities, and I failed to do anything about it for months. I was supporting 4 adults with my bi-weekly unemployment checks, credit cards, and a cashed out 401k. When those sources of funds dried up, I had taken on 10 to 12 hours of work every day, 7 days a week, but soon enough, I had failed to keep up with our bills, and 30 days later, we were evicted. Altogether, I spent over $10,000 just to fail again in another city. My ego and my pride moved me from one extreme to another. I was able to move in with a friend I had just met a month prior. Within a 3-month window, I did more drugs than I had in my entire life. This only exacerbated my problems and the depression I had been hiding away for the past 2 years. I finally put my ego aside and asked my dad if I can come home. And within 24 hours, I was on my way back, defeated from a year of failures, but hopeful and grateful for what lied ahead. Upon arriving back home, I was $9,250 in debt. My credit cards were all maxed out, and I had negative $4.98 in my checking account, and that dropped to negative $241 within the next 2 weeks. I had no one to blame but myself. It was time for me to get to work on myself and my goals. By December, my checking account was back in the positive. I started a business with my friends Gio and Christina called Monteria after years of procrastination. I also made my first investment into cryptocurrency. I bought Litecoin for my family near its all-time high. In January of 2018, I made my first investment into crypto mining. In February, I invested into our first trademark for Monteria, as well as investing $500 into the Forex market, utilizing an algorithm called the RISE algorithm. In the summer, we launched Monteria's website and clothing line. In August, I went to Kuvera's Elevate convention, where I decided to take my goals to the next level. Using some of their training, I've since been able to pay off 1 credit card entirely. I paid down $975 on my second card, and I'm on track to go from 42 monthly payments on all of my debts down to 12 months or less. None of this has been easy. I'm putting in 60-hour weeks of work. I've cut out many of the things that were not serving me. Sure, I still have bouts of depression. I still fail all the time, but I'm failing forward toward my goals. This past year has been all about growth for me. In this 1-year time frame, my net worth has jumped over $4,000. I have over $250 in stocks. I have over $400 in cryptocurrency, over $725 in the Forex market, and I've invested over $2,250 into my business, Monteria. I could not have done this without having the humility to return amongst my friends and family here at home. I really appreciate every one of you guys, and I want you guys to know, and if you're listening to this, the power of your environment is incredibly important in your life. And I hope that you can continue to surround yourself by better people, people that love you, people that support you, because ultimately this can do great things for you in your life. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night, great rest of your weekend.